A huge welcome to all of you to Cisco Live EMEA. You know, the last time we were all together was 3 years ago in Barcelona. Isn't it great to be back together again?
I get to talk to you about two things. One is around innovations that we have in market today and what's coming up in the future. Then we have a whole bunch of new things going on in full stack observability. But today, when you think about Thousand Eyes WAN insights, you can analyze diverse data sets, forecast potential performance issues, and recommend optimal paths in your SD-WAN environment. And by the way, in a few months, we should be able to give you that option to automate that action as well. So fabulous product. At the company, we're looking at generative AI. How can generative AI enhance the use cases, our products and solutions today? And how could it build on more, from infrastructure all the way to applications? Cisco's responsible AI framework includes things like ethics, risk, security, privacy, responsibility. It's going to take all of us coming together to make responsible AI happen. We believe OTel, or Open Telemetry, will see more adoption in 2023, driven by this need for a standard way of instrumenting, of collecting, and exporting telemetry data. You, as partners or customers, can ingest the visibility, insights, and actions from what we're building into your business processes and flows, and you can quickly identify what part of the business is impacted. You can prioritize based on the business context in terms of what matters most and return the systems to a healthy state. With application security, our goal is to be able to protect the application. This is the first time, as of a couple of days ago, actually, that we've released a first-to-market business risk observability. We've integrated AppDynamics business transactions with API security, threat intel from Talos, and with Kena vulnerability scoring as well. You want to be able to triage issues in real time, whether it's at the user end, mobile or app, the application, internet, or third-party SaaS services. And this is why we're doing a deeper integration with AppDynamics and Thousand Eyes, sharing bidirectional telemetry data. We're closing the internet visibility gap as the application's journeys to the cloud and being able to deliver this with the customer digital experience monitoring solution, especially as the adoption of hybrid work goes out, you can enable a much richer experience for the user.
I lead the Cisco networking team that is transforming infrastructure around the globe. Cisco networking builds the products and technologies that power the most sophisticated networks across the planet. This includes hyperscalers and service providers, public sector companies, enterprises, small, medium businesses. All that critical infrastructure depends upon Cisco for providing those unified experiences. And for end users, those unified experiences simplify technologies, it simplifies applications, networks, and solutions to go and act as one. Cisco's strategy for unified experiences begins with one simple vision: to simplify IT for everyone, everywhere and anywhere, and at every scale around. Simplification begins with platforms. Think about Nexus, DNA Center, Intersight, Thousand Eyes, and of course, Meraki. Now you can monitor and manage Catalyst products using the simplicity of the Meraki dashboard. 9 out of 10 enterprise decision makers believe that wireless networking and IoT are important to their future as businesses. I'll give you an example. Ford Motor Company worked closely with Cisco to become a first mover in transforming transportation. The automotive industry is over 100 years old. Colossal changes are happening in that space. You have electrification, you have automated manufacturing, you have autonomous driving, and you have what we all love, these in-car experiences. Today, cars do so much more than move us from point A to point B. Cisco is all in on simplifying IT everywhere and at every scale.
Hybrid work is still an experiment that we are also still learning from. And that's because hybrid work is both harder and different than how we worked in the last couple of years. We are reimagining workspaces everywhere, whether that's the home or the office. Second, we are optimizing collaboration across your ecosystem to enable new kinds of interactions. We just announced Cisco devices support for Microsoft Teams Room natively. So this gives you a choice, right? You can use the native WebEx experience, which allows you to join all those platforms, or you can use the Microsoft Teams Room experience. There's no real reason for you to use any other competitor's video device equipment with your Microsoft Teams Room ecosystem. I'm happy to announce a preview of our latest innovation in WebEx Control Hub, Carbon Emissions Insights. It shows IT Scope 2 CO2 emissions from their collaboration devices based on usage and consumption.
If you have an end-to-end view, if you can see from the point where a user clicks on a link to the point of access to the point where an application actually talks to the data, you lay out these puzzle pieces, the patterns become very, very clear. And we can figure out friend from foe. And so this is very much the vision behind the Cisco Security Cloud. You're going to see a consistent, clean, intuitive interface where we take this complex kind of jumble of information and turn it into actionable data that you can use to protect your infrastructure. The Security Cloud is built using cloud-native applications, modern techniques. It's independent of infrastructure, heavy investment and emphasis on automation, AI, and machine learning, so we can identify friend from foe. We've introduced new, very high-performance firewall appliances. They offer very high performance levels, terrific price performance, and perhaps most importantly, we have returned to pre-pandemic availability levels, so you can get this stuff where you need it. And I know this has been a big issue. We're building these products with sustainability in mind, and we're building security controls that are designed for this highly distributed, remote, and multi-cloud world.
It's fantastic to be here and to see this incredible venue so full of interesting people. We are living in very complicated times. Everything is changing so fast, and we can't make things easy always. But what we can do, we can make them feel easy to the people that we care about. And that makes all the difference. Solving complex business challenges may be hard for us, but we should always make it look simple to our customers. Good news, the answer is yes. Yes, we can do that together. You and us, we can do that. We innovate with you, using our bespoke solution because we want to make you future ready.
Let me say a little bit about City Football Group. We're the world's leading owner and operator of football clubs. The group has total or partial ownership of 12 clubs in 12 major cities around the world. We seek to empower better lives through football. Connectivity for us is absolutely mission critical. So it's connectivity with the communities that we operate in, it's connectivity between these 12 wonderful clubs, and it's connectivity with millions of fans around the world and those that visit our stadia. Football is the most popular sport in the world. It's the most watched sport on television. It's the #1 sport on TV in 75% of major markets around the world. Within that, the Premier League is the most watched and most competitive league, with a total TV audience annually of over 3 billion. And within that, Manchester City have featured in 4 of the last 5 most watched Premier League games since 2018-19. We have over 120 million followers on our own social platforms. More than 800 million people around the world will say that they are interested or very interested or following Manchester City. So we are a club overall that demands the very best at all times in everything, and that absolutely includes technology. So let me tell you just a little bit about what Cisco support for us on match day. The network, first of all, the network swells to expand and house and accommodate 50,000 people that want to get connected, keep in touch with friends and family. They want safe, fast connections. We have Cisco Meraki cameras throughout the stadium. They help us monitor queue times at our food and beverage concessions, getting the right information to fans. And we've brought real-time information into the stadium for public transport, for our fans to help them get home. All the car parking is operated by ANPR, again, all relying on the network.
Have a fantastic week. I'll see you all soon. All the best.